Hello and welcome back to the From the Finney Plays series for Football Manager 2020. This is episode 3 of the series, and we are back in our Football Manager save here today. So last time out we played 3 friendlies. One against Manchester United where we got a bit of a spanking. One against Fleetwood, again we got a little bit of a spanking, didn't play too well. And then Charlie, a bit more of a reassuring result in that one. But as you may notice, I did decide to cancel the Bournemouth friendly, purely because I was looking at the energy levels of my players. And I don't think we need it, especially considering it's Saturday, and then the Saturday after we start the season. So I think one final friendly will do it. So I decided to keep the Falkirk one in there. So, yeah, we're back in the series again. This is hopefully going to be a weekly thing. I'm going to try and record episodes in like a bulk sort of thing, but I may or may not have time to record them each week, hence the bulk recordings. I'm going to try and change things around a little bit for this episode and for the continuous episodes after this. Last 2 episodes were an hour long. Can be a bit long to sit through that sort of thing, so I'm going to try and cut them down to about 40-45 minutes this time. So yeah, let's get things going. So yeah, we've not been too good so far. I keep getting little niggly injuries, which is really not helping us here. But yeah, it seemed to get a fairly positive result, fairly positive outcome from the first 2 episodes. Yeah, we got, I think, within the first day we got about 50 views on the first episode, which is really good considering the size of the channel at the moment. So if you are new around here, please do subscribe to the From the Finney YouTube channel. It will help us grow massively. So we're a Preston North End based fan blog / media outlet / all that sort of stuff. They have From the Finney podcast. And this is kind of a new series we're trying out, a bit of gaming related content to hopefully get the YouTube channel off the ground a bit. So even if you're not an North End fan, you can follow along this series if you wish. Okay. So I'm just going to click confirm on that. I'm going to select some medium bonuses. So yeah, we've got Falkirk, and then we've got the first game of the season against Millwall. Preston didn't have the best game against Millwall at the beginning of this season, so it'd be nice to get off to a good start, but based on some of our performances in pre-season, I'm not too sure about how we're going to do, but we'll see anyway. So I hope everybody's well. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay. Last night was Preston North End's big sleep out, so if you did go to that, fair play to you. Let's get this Falkirk game underway. I'm just rambling on a bit now. Hopefully going to try and do that a little bit less, but it's the way I am, so I'm not promising anything. Okay, if there wasn't so many menus to get through, we'd be alright, but there is, unfortunately. Yeah, so I'm going to plan to keep the episodes a bit shorter, try and make it a bit more manageable. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a game against Falkirk, away at Falkirk. So I'm hoping that we've got some. I'm going to obviously try and put in our first team. So Fisher, Bauer, that's Davis. There's no Hughes still. So I'm probably just going to put Joe Rafferty in at left back. The only downside with Football Manager is they haven't realised Rafferty's ability to play on the opposite side. So it does look like he really, really can't play there. Well, when most Preston North End fans know that he can. So yeah, we've got... no, wait. Pearson's our ball-winning midfielder. Don't know why they're putting him as a deep line playmaker. Gallagher is our deep line playmaker, playing on support. Barkhausen on the left. Yep. The rest is looking good. Barkhausen looks a little bit tired because he didn't have as much time in the round team, so I might put Bowden in. So Bowden, Maguire on the left. The only thing is, it says he can't play there. So I might put him up front. I might put him up front and then have someone like Ginelli on the left, so it suits a bit better. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's try that out. Let's try Maguire up front. I know it's not what you know, he doesn't usually play up front for us at the moment, because he better suits the left side role as the 3 behind the striker, but Football Manager doesn't seem to recognise that for us yet. It's been the same last season and this season, so it's just a bit frustrating, but we are off. Let's hope this is a decent result. Hopefully get a bit of a run going. Right. So we are on the attack, so that's good to see. Playing the balls into the box is not going to be much use now. We've got Sean Maguire being the lone man up front. So I'm hoping a bit more of a tactical approach, but so I might have to adjust that. Work ball into the box, mixed cross. Low crosses might help Maguire with his height. So Ginelli. I don't think I've really played much for Ginelli so far this season. This pre-season anyway. Yeah. Oh, there we go. We're in the lead. Billy Bowden. Get in there, lad. We have got the first game of the season after this one. So even though this episode does say pre-season, it's pre-season / the first game of the season. For those watching. Come on, Rafferty. I'm going to have to do some training for Rafferty to play in his weak side so we can play him at the left back role. Because at the moment it says he's so much worse playing on the left hand side. Which, as we know, he's not. It's really not true. Looking good so far. I've got some more possession anyway. That's looking much better than we had against the likes of Manchester United and Fleetwood in the friendlies earlier, in the earlier episodes. So yeah, any feedback from the series is appreciated. Obviously, happy to interact in the comment section and all that. Obviously, we're sharing these episodes around on social media accounts, so they are always in the description of each episode. So it was always nice to get a bit of feedback about how we're doing, even if it's just saying something a bit constructive, even if it's, you know, give us something to work with. It is nice to see people interacting with it. Share it around to all your North End fans who are friends, even Blackburn, Blackpool, Leeds, you know, the ones who hate us. They might like a bit of Football Manager, might be a bit of their guilty pleasure, you never know. Come on, Maguire, that was a bit crap, but oh well. We're doing okay so far. 1-0 up. Come on, Fisher. Pearson, swing it in. Oh, it's not. The crosses are just not working. Why? Why are they trying to cross it? It's not working at all. Rather than shoot on sight, than mess about with trying to cross it in, because there's nobody there. They keep playing it down the wing and getting it into to no one. It's not working. I would have thought we'd have a bit more dominance over Falkirk, to be honest. I think they are Scottish Championship, so you know they're not the highest of oppositions. I wouldn't even class most of the Scottish Premier League as any good, but that's just me. Right, come on, let's go. Go on, Bowden. Run at them. Oof, not bad at all, that shot, but I don't know why we're just not really affecting this game. Like they swapped their whole team around. Go on. There we go. That's what I like to see. Sean Maguire making an impact up front. Great ball through by Bauer, to be fair. Oh, there we go. 3-0. As soon as I change things around a bit, we've gone and scored 2 goals. It's good to see. Bowden with his second. Oh, is it going to be a 4th? No, maybe not. We did make a couple of signings last time out as well. I'm not sure how many more I want to bring in. I don't want to dissettle the team too much from our typical sort of, typical Preston squad. I'm not going to be someone who's trying to try and change the whole team around. I'm going to try and keep the same sort of model going for Preston as we have in real life. A couple of Irish players here and there and all that sort of stuff. So, they believe that this guy, Kieran O'Hara, would be a good signing. I know we are in a bit of a... we do need a good goalkeeper. And he might fit the bill. He's a consistent performer. How much transfer budget do we have? I don't actually... 2.1, okay. So, they feel the offer is acceptable. So, we're putting an offer in for Kieran O'Hara. Goalkeeping situation is not too great, because I've got his Rod Ripley. Them two are the only ones really up to standard. Apart from that, we've got Michael Crowe and Hudson. Neither of them are going to be really good enough for us. And we've got Maxwell out on loan. So, playing time, back up. We'll keep it at that for now. He'll be a decent sign, I think, for us, though. Let's negotiate contract. 2 years. I want a 3-year deal if possible. Even if it means a little bit more wage. Not that much more. But, suggest terms. Awesome. Finalised deal. There we go. Exit talks. We've agreed, hopefully, a contract with Kieran O'Hara for Manchester United. Could be a good signing for us because we do need a keeper. I don't think there's a... Ethan Walker has turned professional. Good to see. So he's on like a 3-year deal. It's good to... I want to get him involved more in the senior squad because it does say he's 2-star, which is decent rating for our team. So it does suggest that he should be, in and around the squad by now. Don't know how accurate this is, though, in terms of real ability, but we'll see. So it's saying Tom Clark to be captain, Gallagher to be vice-captain. I'm probably going to agree with this because I'm going to keep it the same. I don't like messing about with it too much because you can upset the whole equilibrium in the team by messing about with captains and all that. Even if Clark isn't playing, it's good to keep him around as a captain, Okay, apply. Awesome. So, yeah, we've got Millwall to start off the season, 3rd of July. Is that right? 3rd of August. That sounds about right. Yeah, 3rd of August. First game of the season. So they're encouraged by the positive atmosphere in the changing room. That's good. Satisfied with the level of support. Good. They're happy with the financial aspects of Sean McLaughlin. Are they hoping that we can sell him on or something? Yeah, it's got like decent potential. It could be quite useful for us. And the fact we didn't spend much money on bringing in someone who's going to be quite useful for us, especially for cup games, as I mentioned in the last episode. O'Hara set to sign. Does that mean he moves instantly? O'Hara, are you now a Preston player? Because you are on loan at Burton. Hopefully, that means we have ourselves a new goalkeeper. So O'Hara has signed? Yes, it's attended a press conference. Awesome. Yep. It's a great player. So it looks like he's in the squad. There he is. He's not registered yet, but looks not too bad, to be fair. Fits the whole Irish sort of scenario. Consistent performer, so he's not going to, cause too many problems. Let's register him in the squad. So, oops. compared to what we have, he's decent. It's not like going to be outstanding, as we can see, but it does mean that hopefully he's a bit, it's going to be certainly better than Michael Crowe and all that. I'm actually going to try and get him out of the club. So, off to clubs. For fee, let's say 60 grand. Yeah, let's say 60 grand. Transfer list and set a surplus to requirements. Off to clubs. Let's see what happens. Might get some clubs coming in for him. Let's actually keep the dates ticking over. So we have got an 8th of August transfer deadline day. It's not really what I want, but we'll just see. I do want though a new striker. Be good to bring in a new striker at the club. We only have 1.48 million, but we do need a new striker. I don't know whether it's for target man. Complete forward. No, complete forwards are too hard to get hold of. Pressing forward could be quite useful. Keenan Davis is injured. It's not suitable, really. I don't want to go too low down. Who should I go for? George Thomas from Leicester. Might be decent. I'm going to try and go in for him. It might be just quite a cheap acquisition. It's 550 grand, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not too bad. Especially if we can get some players out. Let's start negotiating. So, okay, let's finalise some promises. Can I get him in on a 3-year deal? I do like my 3-year deals in that regard. We got finalise. Okay. Let's hope Crow can find himself a way out. So Huntington, yeah, Huntington's on loan at Swansea. Try and loan this guy out off clubs. Loan offer. Let's hope maybe get some interest in for him. Let's see. Dev Centre. Got quite a few in here, haven't we? So Josh Earl. Kind of want to recall him, considering we've got no left back. So I'm actually going to recall him and get him back in the squad. Because to be fair, before he went, he was actually playing every so often. I know Hughes was, doing as well as he did, but I think we do need him back in because Rafferty, I don't think is going to cut it in that left back role for us. How long's his injury? Oh dear. I just recalled him and he's injured. Right, it's going to be this new guy. I was kind of hoping to slowly bleed him into the squad, but well, let's see, yeah. Awesome. So hopefully we should be ready to go. So It's about to make my managerial debut. Awesome. Attend press conference. Patrick is crucial to his team. Confident. Close some deals. Preseason. Right. Finally get underway. Let's get all this stuff out of the way and let's get going. So I'm just trying to flick through these quite quickly, to be honest. Hazelram and Tamworth, yeah, works well. You know, get him some game time out on loan. Get his hopefully to improve quite a bit. So awesome, first game of the season. Let's hope Millwall have a bit of a bad start this time instead of having a decent start after beating us. Right, so fitness test wise, team selection. Okay, so Crow is certainly not playing. I need to make sure I change that one around. So Ripley is off the bench. O'Hara I'm going to put on the bench. So I've got Fisher, Bauer, Davis, and this guy. Still don't know how to pronounce his name. Lecoqui or something. Ben Pearson, Paul Gallagher. How fit is Tom Barkhausen? Tom Barkhausen, Daniel Johnson, Josh Ginelli. Is there somebody else? Is there somebody better to play on that left? Billy Bowden. It's an inverted winger. Might be quite useful. Sean Maguire up front. On the bench, Nugent. Harrop instead of Bayliss. Yeah, so O'Hara, Story, Brown, Stockley, Harrop, Nugent, and Ganelli. Let's go. First game of the season. So O'Hara's number will be number 31. It's a goal creepery number, right? Right, so first game of the season. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's go out there and give the fans something worth their money, lads. Let's go. So here we go. First game of the season. So it's nice to get the actual season underway and get some points on the board early on. Especially now we're up against like an opposition who's, you know, very good opposition. Not playing, you know, pre-season games. So come on, Johnson, Pearson, Bowden. The weather looks lovely, to be honest, on this. Go on. Oof. Gallagher swings it in. Nobody gets on the end of it. Come Bowden. Johnson. Come on, Johnson. Go on. Get the ball in. Somebody. Johnson. Anybody. So Pele scored for Reading. Obviously it's a different Pele, I'm assuming. So I can actually get the live table up here, I think, can't I? Yeah, so we're our 13th. Not going to look at too much into that early on in the season. It's early days, so I'm not too bothered about the first result. I obviously don't want to get off to a losing start, but at the same time, I'm not too bothered about draws because, you know, our players going to get into a bit of a rhythm, and the as you'll notice probably in a few episodes' time, partnerships will start to link up. I thought that had gone in. Has that gone in? I have no idea what happened there. I thought that had gone in. So Barkhausen was looking a bit hurt. So I might bring on Harrop on the right hand side. It's not good to see, but I don't want to risk keeping him on the pitch if he's just taking a bit of a knock. I want to try and push us forward a bit more. Got Bowden. Come on. Get hold of the ball. I'm going to score if we carry on like this. Let's get some underlaps going. Just should be over the opposition's defence. That'll suit Maguire, hopefully. Gallagher, Pearson, Johnson. Nice. Bowden. Swing it in. Oh, come on. Oh dear. They're having quite a few chances. This is not good. It's not what we want. Oh dear. That was so close. That's really not what we want. Come on, keep it out, keep it out, keep it out. Somebody get it out, Pearson. Pearson on the yellow card. No surprise there. Oh no. The new left back was saying this, just nearly giving it away and giving them a goal. Oh dear. Our defence just looks all over the place. Come on, let's get the ball upfield. They just keep striding forward. This is not working. Distribute to playmaker. Need to get hold of this ball. It's annoying. They're going to score in a minute. They're getting closer each time. Oh dear. They've had so many chances. It's untrue. We're just not getting that ball upfield, and it's a bit frustrating, but right, come on. Clear it long. Okay, maybe not. We're just giving the ball to him. Oh, go on. Counter-attack. Bowden. Gallagher. Pearson. Oh, Pearson. Oh, nearly. That would have been a great goal. Oh. The Thunder messed it up a bit there. Somehow, we have not conceded in this game. It's a good thing, but we've not played well. We've got a corner. I'm hoping we can, create something from this, and we haven't. Come on, Johnson, Pearson. Come on, Pearson. What? I don't get what Pearson's doing there. This is going to be maybe the last minute chance. Swing it in. Oh, I thought that was it. Come on, Gallagher. There we go! Last minute winner. First game of the season. Sean Maguire. I feel like that probably clipped the microphone a bit in terms of volume. I'm sorry about that, but first, please, referee, blow the whistle. There we go. First game of the season. We get a win. Very, very last minute. 90 minutes plus 4. Sean Maguire. Exactly what we needed. Literally, you put probably last touch or last few touches of the game. Thankfully, Barkhausen's not out injured properly. Oh, that was good. I like that. Last minute winner is always the best. Surprise. Okay. I don't care what Gary Rowett says, to be honest. Sean Maguire's dramatic last goal was somewhat of a saviour. That's what football is about, exactly. It was a great match, solid game. Apart from the little back pass, which was a bit questionable, but he did all right though. Not too bad. He's been fairly solid since coming in. Davis has looked a bit shaky so far. She's, not really right for him, to be honest. Gallagher looks a bit tired. That's fair enough. The ripe old age of 34, nearly 35 in September on this. I can understand that. We should be able to get another game in, which is good to see. We should be able to get another match in on this episode. Ooh, Wigan. Now this is an interesting one. How did Wigan get on in the first game? They drew. Okay. Oh, that sounds so boring. 0-0 with Wigan. Okay. Good to see though that we got win. I'm hoping we can potentially get in a striker before this window does shut. So I did try and sign somebody from Leicester, so I'm hoping that signing pulls off. Maybe gives an extra option up front, because currently all we've got is Maguire, Stockley and Nugent. Nugent, no offence to him, but it's probably on his way out. Stockley's rating doesn't look too good on this, even though Stockley's been very good recently for Preston. I don't think he may be of some use, I don't know. And then Maguire, ideally I want Maguire to be out on the left hand side, but again it says he can't really play it too well, which I think a lot of us would argue that's his better position at the moment. But we'll go with what Football Manager says, because otherwise we're not going to get results, unfortunately. So it's good to get us some competitive action, which is nice. We have got Wigan. We've got the transfer window before that. I'm not going to bother too much about the transfer window as long as we get in the striker. So Rahman is set to move on loan. That's good. Get him some game time out of the squad. Pearson is wanted by who? Leicester? No. Harrop is wanted by so many clubs from the US. Why? So we've got Forest want Harrop. So the Cincinnati, Colorado, Columbus, FC Dallas, Houston, Philadelphia and Real Salt Lake. He's a good player, but come on. Let's say it's a bit questionable. Moving on to America is quite the thing. Right, so we couldn't sit in 8th. Not too bad. Brentford though, who did they play? They did really well in their first game. Birmingham 5-0. Damn. Dalsgaard, De Silva, Benarma, Mbuembo, and that guy, whatever his name is, Christian 2. No, I don't want to play the game back. No, I think I've just clicked on that by mistake. This is not what I want to do. Come on, Football Manager, behave. Let me out of this. No, I'll leave the game. There we go. We're out of it. Okay. So, hopefully... Oh, we've got Blackburn in the Carabao Cup. Now, that's an interesting one. That'll be interesting to see. So, Burke has been doing alright on loan, but it's Shamrock Rovers, so he's not going to be much use to us. Let's skip through these. Actually, is the guy actually signed for us, that striker? Did he actually... Where's he at? These candidates, okay, nope. They're not there yet. Where's the striker at? We did offer him a contract and we have had nothing back yet. I'm hoping we do get something back for him though, before the deadline day. I'm going to have to take part because this guy hasn't signed yet. Adam Arad could be leaving on loan. It's a sufficient appropriate interest. I'm happy for Arad to go on loan, get some game time, because I can't imagine him being too much used to us this season. So Thomas is set to sign. let's see. So George Thomas, sign. O'Reilly. The loans he's getting aren't suitable at all. I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. But we do have new signing coming in, which is good. New striker. If it lets me skip through some of this. So George Thomas, we have been able to bring in. It's good news. Do City have anybody? Because I am interested in bringing in some younger players, if possible, from the under-23 squad. Angelino would be a good one. Good shout for left back. Would he actually move on loan? That's the thing. Is interested in discussing a loan move. Wait, what? He's on 120 grand a week? Okay, I can't cover his wages. That is ridiculously stupid. Wow, okay. Maybe not City then. What other clubs have we got? We've got Liverpool, haven't we? Right, so under 23. So it'd be good to get someone decent in. Sepp van der Berg's a good lad that just recently signed. Dutch lad. He might be quite useful to get in on the loan. And not willing allowed to play to go on loan. Why? Why wouldn't you let him go? You're not going to be playing him much, are you? Interesting. It's a bit annoying that, there's quite a few that don't want to come on loan. Let's have a look at that. Search for players, if you'll let me. There we go. Interested in loan. So Aaron Connolly, I think, would be an absolutely solid signing on loan from Brighton. Irish player, 100. Require £500. Why won't we be willing to pay his? That's annoying. Trevor Hemmings. Wow. Pay monthly fee about 100 grand. Trevor Hemmings is kind of blocking us from bringing this guy in on loan. Okay, they're actually interested in going ahead though if I pay monthly fee instead. There's been interest. I don't believe anything you read. There we go. I don't really want Harrop to go because we do need him in if possible. 2 loan offers rejected. Standard. I'm hoping that we do get him in on loan though. Connell. Yes. This is good news. I'm hoping we can get him. Oh, there we go. Aaron Connolly on loan from Brighton. We have got plenty more options now up front. It's good to see. Got George Thomas and Aaron Connolly. I can't get his name right. Brought in on this transfer window. We've also got Sean McLaughlin brought in, and one of our new left backs, Anderson Lecoqui. Good to get some decent signings actually done in this transfer window, because I think we probably will need them, if I'm honest. It's good to see. So Stoke keep making a deal for O'Reilly. the potential destinations for. Yeah, I want as many youth players to go out on loan as possible because we need them getting some time out on loan. We're delighted to have him. It's a good signing for us, I think. Looking at the time, not sure we're actually going to be able to get another game in now because I didn't factor in the transfer window at all. Didn't even think about that. But we will start next episode 4, with the Wigan game. So there's a good bit build up for that. So next episode will very much be Derby Day in both respects because we have got Wigan and Blackburn to play. So please do tune in for episode 4 if you're interested in that. So this is a tennis press conference just to finish this off. Okay. Be left for everybody. Yeah, so let's get the transfer window out of the way. So deadline has passed. It's good to see. Confirm squad registration. So we do need. I'm going to register Earl, so it can be used to us at some point. Thomas, Connolly, Walker. Let's get them registered. Means we can use them then in our team this season. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. Good to get a good win, first game of the season. We've got some good games coming up next. Just show you the schedule. We've got Wigan coming up next at home, and then Blackburn the game after. So it's going to be some very juicy ties coming up. So do please come back for episode 4. If you have enjoyed episode 3, do give it a like. Do subscribe to the channel. Do share this around. You know, let's get the views up. Let's get the subscriber count up. Yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm going to finish this here. Please do tune in for episode 4. Should be out this time next week or potentially even earlier. I don't want to be too strict on the days it's going to get released because it's quite nice to have a bit of flexibility to release an extra surprise episode midweek if I want to. But yeah, I hope you are enjoying it too. Please leave some feedback down in the comment section below. It does always help, and some interaction as well. Maybe some signing suggestions, tactic suggestions. I don't mind. It's good to kind of get a bit of interaction and make it not solely just me blurting content out to you for YouTube. So yeah, as I said, hope you've enjoyed today's episode, and it's over and out.